Let's make sure everything's good. Everything looks good.
Yeah, it does.
There we are.
I see us. We appear to be moving.
See some blue bears. What the hell?
Blue bears.
It's advertising.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So let's start this off from the top again. Hopefully technical difficulties won't plague us for the night. Everything seems to be running great right now. Once again, I'm Chuck, Defenders of Cobalt. I'm here to run some dark trails. I don't want to go through everything else I just said. So let's get into introductions. Dan, take it away.
Dan, one of the defenders. I'm playing Saul Goodfellow, the lawyer / gunslinger. He's got the ghost irons, which are inhabited by the souls of his previous companions from the funnel we played. They all died in the last fight, so
yeah,
one gun from each of them is what he carries now.
Okay.
And we'll see how things go.
So
hopefully I don't murder my teammates.
I hope you don't. Jake was the one who's really bad about murdering teammates.
Yes.
He was.
Yes.
He did it really well.
So, Dan, if you had to cast Saul Goodfellow in a major Hollywood motion picture, what actor would you want?
I am going to lean into my original idea of how I kind of want the character to come out. We'll see if I can actually execute on this or not. But yeah. Charlie Day.
You want Charlie Day. Saul Goodfellow as portrayed by Charlie Day.
Charlie Day. There's got to be some talk about bird law.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Hey, Confection Celeste. I think that's how you say your name. Thanks for that follow. That's kick-ass. Jake's not here tonight. He sadly wasn't be able to make it, but he'll be on board for the other streams in this, little shindig we're doing. We're planning on this maybe taking 2 months of every other Saturday. If it ends early, and if it has to run later, we'll come up with some kind of special schedule for that. So moving down the line, Christopher, if you want to take it away.
Sure. Christopher from Two Old Guys Games, one of the old guys from Two Old Guys Games. We just finished our Kickstarter for the Salty Funnel with 459% funding. I've been working diligently on it. Made some great progress on some stretch goals and stuff this week. I am playing Bushrod Burnside, investigator of the arcane, acolyte of the occult, and purveyor of the profane.
Very fantastic. So
awesome.
Same question. If you had to cast Bushrod in a movie,
what actor? I do believe that an actor that would portray me adequately could be perhaps a young Val Kilmer.
There you
just
go.
After Top Gun, not before he became Batman.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Moving down to the bottom row of images. Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Jones from Grim Imperial Studios. We provide your Zweihander needs, and the best way I could think to plug that is to watch these beautiful bastards play it.
Every other Friday on twitch.tv/ZweihanderRPG.
It's true. They're pretty much the best.
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing Dr. Byron Cuthbert, a gregarious gentleman from Georgia who has been labeled with such terrible monikers such as Madman or Bedlamite. The truth is he has realized that teeth, not eyes, are the portals to the soul. And he intends to deliver some justice while he delivers that message as well. Beautiful. If I had to pick a man that could carry my likeness and intensity and charm, it would probably be, I'm going to stick with Guy Pearce. I think he can maintain the integrity that's needed.
There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely. Michael.
I'm Michael Spreadman, the other old guy of Two Old Guys Games. We just had a great Kickstarter, and tonight I'll be playing Ezekiel Rayburn, former bookkeeper who one night after a particularly good night of debauchery found some redemption in the numbers, and he's looking to spread that around and redeem as many as possible. And I think if he was in a movie, Jeff Daniels from Dumb and Dumber would cover.
Oh, that's great. Like Jeff Daniels has done some really amazing stuff. But picking Jeff Daniels from Dumb and Dumber, that was the curveball for me. That's fantastic. Jared.
Oh, so I am the Father Josiah Busby, and I am Jared. And so I'm a clergyman, but at the same point in time, I am on the other side of Michael, I believe, with the whole righteous and damned notion of the world. And besides that, the one person I would liken to me is Paul Blart of Mall Cop. And so
We got a buddy movie coming up.
I think
Jeff
so.
Daniels from Dumb and Dumber and Paul Blart.
I think so. I don't see how
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't wait until Chuck just cuts this out of the video.
I'm not.
And-
This is fucking golden right here.
Oh man.
Oh, absolutely golden.
I mean, now I feel like I should go with Paul Schneider or something.
You should have seen him whenever he had to straight face the name Merkin.
Oh, that was tough. That was fun, but that was tough. All right.
What a merkin is.
You all have been traveling together for some time. Your characters are familiar with each other. Maybe you haven't shared all of your secrets with the party. There's always more to unveil. But at least for the start of this, you're at least on first name basis, and you have some idea of the capabilities of your fellow party members here. You all have been called to the small, it's a mixture of a mining little town and farming. There's lots of cattle drives that come through. Lots of, the soil's not super rich, so you don't see a lot of crops grown here, but it works good enough for, feeding some herds of cows. So you've been drawn out to this small little town called Sour Creek. Specifically, you've been called out to take on a job for the owner of an establishment called the Deluxe Saloon. Your proprietor in this is a man by the name of, let's find him, Taggart Reed. And
There's lots of people around here.
it's a decent, it's not a huge town. I'm going to show you guys two handouts in Roll20. The first one is your employer, man by the name of Taggart Reed. And then I'm also going to show you a map of the town of Sour Creek.
Those chaps.
Those chops.
They are magnificent.
So is everyone seeing those two handouts?
Mhm.
Okay. I forgot to load it up onto the stream. So you people in the stream watching, but my computer
Can't see
is...
those chaps.
It's shitting itself enough. I don't think it would be a good idea. So that's roughly the size of Sour Creek. Now, Sour Creek, it is, like any small town in this time period. Majority of the town is used to service the people who are living out on the farms and the ranches. So the town itself is small, but they could claim a larger population than what you would initially see. But it is a decently populated town. There's people walking around on the streets. You're easily able to find your way to the Deluxe Saloon.
Better than a regular saloon.
Better than a regular
Deluxe.
saloon. It is the Deluxe Saloon. As you all head in, does anyone want to do anything right off the bat, or do we want to get into the conversation with Mr. Taggart Reed?
No.
Say we'll get right to it.
Get right to it. He's, now come over here and have a seat around this table. Let's have ourselves a bit of conversation about the task at hand.
Well, Mr. Reed, thank you for your hospitality. We would love nothing better than to take a seat at your table.
He, just has a seat. He calls over for a pitcher of water, and he also calls a round of shots of whiskey for everyone. And he's like, it's always It's always best to do a little bit of business with some burn in your throat. That way you ain't got no room to lie in there. So,
No offense, but I do not partake.
that is fine. I'm sure either myself or one of your lovely compatriots will be willing to take that drink for you. I would expect nothing less than from a man of the cloth.
Oh, I mean,
Meanwhile, Dr.
couple
Byron just
shots
stares
gotta be
at the
passed
father.
around.
What's that, Dan?
Couple shots could be passed around, maybe.
Yeah. So he goes on to detail that his daughter, Tilly, and I'll show you a picture of Tilly there. She has been kidnapped by bandits who have put a ransom out on her. They say, hey, pay us this money and you can have your daughter back.
Cowardly. Simply cowardly.
So he is not one to negotiate with kidnappers or, any sorts of criminal elements. So he tells you this. You go, and I think I have a pretty good idea. I can point you in the direction of where I think their camp is. I want you to go there, and I want you to retrieve my daughter. And I want you to make sure that these no-good scoundrels can scoundrel no more, if you get my drift. For this, I am willing to pay you $100 bills.
Oh. We'll be the judge, jury, and executioner.
This is our poor little town here has no sheriff. And so, sometimes we have to take the law into our own hands.
You understand, sometimes evil needs to be purged.
It absolutely
Now,
does.
I don't believe in that, so I turn around and disagree with Michael. And I'm like, hey, there needs to be some sort of order. And so, who's with me on gathering this gentleman? And we'll get him, but we'll bring him into justice.
I think that's yeah. Well,
rather than just killing him, we'll bring him to justice.
We can
Of course,
only hope he does not struggle too strenuously against us.
Yeah.
Of course, we will offer them quarter. We'll give them a chance to surrender themselves to proper judgment. Now, they may very well choose to decline such an offer, at which point they have proved themselves to be nothing more than sick dogs, and sick dogs do get put down.
Indeed.
The preacher carries a cross or a shotgun that's been modified to look like a cross. He slaps it in his hand. He's like, justice will be served.
As Taggart says, I would rather not have to deal with these scoundrels in person in my fair town, even if
I'm not saying at any point that this is an issue. What I'm saying is we bring him into justice. That's all I'm saying. Is that, hey, if Michael needs to bring him into justice, fine. I'm good with that. But at the same point in time, justice needs to be had. So let's not kill him on sight. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'll tell you what, the important part about this is retrieving my poor daughter. I am sure she is just terrified of being in the possession of those scoundrels. So I do what you need to do. My two statements stand. I want my daughter returned to me. And I want these scoundrels to be able to scoundrel no more. Death is my preferred method, but if you think you can do it through means of justice of other forms, as long as the end result is the same, that they can cause us no more trouble.
Might of the Bible? It's good with me. So,
very well.
We'll see.
Upon your return, you shall be rewarded $100. Very well. Now, You would excuse me, I do have business to attend to. Unless there's further questions, I will be taking my leave.
All right.
Which direction did he say to go?
He gives you kind of a, he points it out as going northwest of town, and he kind of gives you some really basic instructions on how to get there. You know, there's an old dried out creek bed that you can follow for so long. Then you'll see a long row of sagebrush that you can follow, and eventually it'll take you to a small valley, and he believes that they're making camp down in this valley.
Mm-hmm.
I
Our
see.
preacher says, north it is. Starts walking south.
Are there any persons of interest amongst these bastards? Anything we might need to know about any of their...
Listen, they are just kidnappers of no renowned. Nothing remarkable about their names or where they come from, other than they are evil beings kidnapping.
Understood. Mangy dogs awaiting the appropriate course of action.
That is it. Yes. If you're talking about if there's any fame to be had with them or any large bounties, then I do not know it.
Understood.
Can I do a little investigation into his demeanor? Does he seem to be lying to us at all? Is he holding anything back?
When you generated your character, what was your character's initial job?
It was librarian.
A librarian. Being, of the books, you're decently well learned. You've probably read many things that kind of give you an insight into the human psyche. So I'll tell you what, go ahead and make me an intelligence test, and go ahead and make it with proficiency. So that'll be a D20.
All right. As a occultist, my investigation skills are at +1 die.
Oh, cool. So it's a D24.
Ooh.
1d24. Intelligence is +1, if I recall. +1. A 19 plus 1 is a 20.
That's a
Nicely
20.
done.
That's so you can definitely pick up that there's a few points of information he was being a little slippery with. The bandits, you definitely get the feel the bandits have taken his daughter, and you feel that he is less concerned about retrieving his daughter and more concerned about the bandits receiving justice. You also feel that he's being a little shifty with the amount of money that he's offering you.
I say there, Mr. Reed, can you reiterate that reward that you offered us?
Yes.
Just for the hard of hearing in the group.
$100 bills that you all can split amongst yourselves.
100 $1 bills.
100 $1 bills. You kind of get the feeling that maybe he's trying to lowball you a little bit.
Does he know how many bandits there are?
He would put a rough estimate. He doesn't know the exact number. He would put it somewhere between like 8 and 12.
Boy, that does seem like a low price for that many heads.
So,
I
but
believe we would need $20 per head.
$20 per head. So every scoundrel that you either bring into justice or kill, you want me to pay you $20 for each of them.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Go ahead and give me a personality test there, Bushrod.
All right. Am I able to help him with that in any way?
Yeah, if you kind of want to pick up on this negotiation, Bushrod, you can increase your die size by 1 with Dan helping you.
All right. That'll be, I have no bonus, no personality bonus.
Okay, so just give me a D24. Oh,
One.
Oh no! I shouldn't have offered to help.
Yeah. I believe that the $100 is more than adequate to cover your expenses. I cannot offer you any more than that, and I am not interested in doing this a piecemeal. That way, you can either shortchange and only do a half job and say it's completed, or you go out there and you murder your own innocence and inflate the numbers. I believe that $100 is what the offer is. Are we still amenable to this?
I do suppose so.
Redemption is one of the joys of our work.
Is there something we might say to your daughter so that she would know we are come on your behalf? We are not. We can come across a bit unusual to some.
I will not lie to you here. This is not the first time that my young Tilly has been kidnapped. She at this point should be aware of the routine. So a group of capable gentlemen such as yourselves rolls into the bandit camp and starts raising hell. I believe she will easily be able to tell which side that is there for her safety and which side is there for her harm.
I'm sorry. Did you say that she has done this once before?
She has been kidnapped. This here is the 5th time.
You're getting me to think it's not being kidnapped. I wonder if she's going with them.
No, it is. It is kidnapping. I assure you. Ransoming her back, as she imagines herself as some form of gunfighter vigilante, and she runs off half-cocked and tries to take on all sorts of nefarious gangs upon herself. And luckily, she has not found death in this endeavor, but she has had her rear thoroughly kicked before, and she has been taken hostage before with demands of ransom for her return.
Real magnet for trouble.
She is quite a spirited young adult.
I feel like she has been quite the drain on your expenses, Mr. Reed.
I would not deny that my financial well-being has been harmed currently and in the past by having to rescue her in some way.
Well, I suppose that it's once again going to be harmed, for we will require that $101 bills when we return.
Absolutely. It will be waiting for you. As long as my stipulations are met, my daughter is returned to me, and the brigands that have done this have been delivered some form of justice.
I'd say we get to it then.
Of course.
Okay.
Northwest. Preacher, it's this way.
Oh, well, I knew that.
So you all head out of the Deluxe Saloon. You get a bearings on what direction you need to go. You feel comfortable that you're going to get to where you're wanting to go. Exactly. But before we move out, is there anything you all need to do in town first? And mainly I'm asking, is there any supplies you need to pick up? You all should have been stocked beforehand, because I gave you free reign to do any shopping that you might need to. But just in case there's anything you want to...
Now, Preacher, I know I got you set up with your shotgun. Father Josiah, are you... I understand your nature being what it is, but I hope you are armed.
That's you, Jared.
Oh, sorry. I am searching. on how much Bible hurts. Actually, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Well, I simply want to know if you are ready to defend yourself if needs be. Not everybody is such a gentle and delicate flower such as yourself.
Christopher, that would have been a yes on that.
If you need me to defend myself, then you have not done what you were supposed to do. So,
oh, that's fucking dirty. Now, Jared, I do want to remind you that your character would have started out with some money.
With, let's see, $3, I actually rolled on it. And then for the class, I think it added up to eight, I believe it was.
$8. Okay. So yeah, if there's any equipment that you need to buy, feel free to do so.
No, I got equipment. I got a heavy Bible. I got an axe/hammer in the shape of a cross, which equals 1d6 damage. I got a bottle of red wine, holy water, which 1 vial, a large sack because I am Josiah Baxby.
Nice.
And I have a wooden collection plate just to pass around if need be. So if Jeremy doesn't do his job, then that's not my problem. That's his.
The Lord bless you and keep you, Father. I hope you don't die horribly in a ditch somewhere.
All right. So yeah, if that's it, you all follow the instructions you were given. You follow this old dried creek bed. You find the long row of sagebrush, and eventually you come up to this this shallow valley. Let's see here. Dan, I would like you to roll me a D14.
Oh, here we go.
Boy. It begins smack dab in the middle. There we are.
I already got the first one out of the way, Dan. You're clear.
Thank you for that.
Don't worry, I had a hand in that to a degree. So,
so it's about 7 p.m. by the time you guys get there.
Good. We get to fight at dusk.
So yeah, dusk, sun's starting to set. The horizon's getting long over in the west. And you peek over. I guess I should state, as you're approaching this this valley, you do see a wisp smoke rising. Looks to be about the size of a campfire. So you definitely feel like you're on the trail of someone at least. And as you kind of come up to the edge of this valley and you can kind of look down, you can see the sagebrush continues down, and you do see a camp. And immediately looking around this camp, you see, let's see, what do we got? 7 wagons.
Dang.
There's 6 of them are in a circle around the 7th, and the 7th appears to have some kind of cage crudely constructed in the center of the circle. Off to the side, actually, I have a handout that I can show you as I explain this. Off to the one side of these this circle of wagons, you see a campfire with 5 men sitting around it, drinking from some dark ceramic jugs. They're working at a pot hanging over the fire. On the opposite side of the wagon circle, you see with the sagebrush, they've built a really crude corral, and they've got all the horses for the wagons inside the sagebrush corral. You can see there's 2, we're going to call them bandits, guarding the center wagon with the cage in it. You can see there's a young woman in this cage. And then you can see kind of around the perimeter, you can see there's 3 other bandits on guard, but one of them is crouched down next to the horse corral, dropping a deuce. And I'll-
Either we're
We're coming in from the lower right.
Yeah, you're coming in from the lower right.
All right. Gentlemen, I could perchance have something that may assist us in this matter if we formulate a plan.
Sure.
I can, how do I describe it? I can harness the power of the elements and create a mist, though it is quite disturbing when it does manifest itself, that could conceal our presence and give us perhaps a chance to take out some of these villains prior to them knowing we are here.
That's fantastic. So we're walking up onto somebody that's taking a deuce. Is that what's going on?
Well, you're coming from the bottom right corner. And you can
Okay,
kind
so
of
I'm going to like walk up and just start preaching at the top of my lungs. I'm going to be
Christ.
like,
Oh, yes, absolutely.
maybe we do our thing while he does
with my
thing.
right hand up, I'm going to be like, Lord Jesus, what are you doing? And
That's what
you know,
we're asking about you.
exactly.
Oh, that's beautiful. So the rest of you are developing this plan as Bushrod is
Welcome, everyone,
Maybe if we
to
were to make
Chuck's
the
game.
horses.
as Bushrod saying like, "Oh, I've got this thing I can do to command the elements to give us a surprise upon these."
You want me to make a miracle because homegirl is deucing? No,
No,
not going to do that. No,
So,
I'm
but
just gonna make her feel ashamed.
all of a
that
sudden
she's
you
doing.
see that the
She's not taking the deuce.
she's not.
It is.
One of the bandits is taking the deuce. All of a sudden, Father Josiah just stands tall and proud, arms splayed
Damn
wide, Bible in one hand, shaking it, and he starts
Yes.
walking into this camp.
Preacher, how many years am I going to burn in hell to just say I don't know him?
The
The Lord, He is working in mysterious ways once again.
the
I'm not sure I
I may have something that could help create quite the furor in that the power of Christ compels something to move somewhere.
so all 10
Compel something. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
9 of these bandits immediately jump up at the ready. They spin around, taken by surprise for the father. They have their weapons in hand, but they're not leveling them at the father. You can see the one bandit kind of straight up from you on the map. He's got a real concerned reaction. He kind of peeks up over the hedge brush at you. And you can see
Yeah,
there's...
can you guys not figure out that I'm just like creating a distraction so you can do your evil ways? It's like,
So,
seriously.
Let's not waste His sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly.
So one of the bandits around the campfire, listen here, Father, we want none of your crap today. We suggest you keep moving. There ain't no business here of yours, and we got no business with you. So
And so I'm going to go on to a sermon and roll a personality check.
roll
Would that
that
be okay?
personality. Roll that personality as
All
you're
right,
trying to
where's
sway
my
the
rest of us,
personality?
fanning out here.
13.
Yeah,
Which is a
Okay.
+1.
Okay.
Preacher says, I suggest we move around to the other side.
Yeah, agreed. Sneak around a little bit.
Okay.
I will create that alternate distraction. However, all of you will be able to see through the mist when they.
Okay. Let's let Jared get his roll out to see how he does. And then we'll move kind of to the rest of you so you can tell me. Did it
I get
roll? I didn't fucking. Oh, I
Yeah.
need to scroll down. That's it. No, that's fine. You're not swaying them.
Okay.
To see the light.
Yeah, I got a
but you-
13 personality. Just
They haven't
FYI.
started shooting you yet.
They
Yeah, exactly. They're all of their attention is on
Right.
me, right?
Their intention is on you. They definitely, you can tell they don't feel comfortable comfortable about drawing.
So why don't you jerkwads do something? How about? Is it just me? I guess.
All right.
Apparently.
So Jared has successfully distracted these bandits. What are the rest of you doing now?
Casting a spell.
All right. So go ahead and roll me your spell test. Were you guys looking at flanking around, trying to get around so you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one of you is the most stealthy? Which one of you has the best agility score?
I've got a +2.
That's you probably then.
All right. So, Dr. Cuspid, I'm going to have you roll a stealth. Roll me an agility test.
Okay.
And
Do you want just a
If you have
regular
your
old
character
D20
sheet,
or
if you have your character sheet plugged in, there's a little dice with a T on the side of it,
Holy mother!
or a U.
Lord.
Whether you're trained or
Okay.
untrained, you can roll it.
Yes. That was
okay? I don't think a dentist is necessarily trained in it.
okay.
I mean, in fairness, I've got the modifier, but I don't see a dentist being formally trained in stealth.
Stealthy. So, would there be any of you that you would think would have some experience with being stealthy? So there, Christopher, what was that spell result?
That's good. I'm rolling it.
that was a 13. And I'm just pulling up the spell.
Is that a dark trail spell or a DCC?
It's a dark trail spell.
Okay.
Obscuring Mist 13 summons a mist with a volume of 10 foot by 5 foot per level, so 10 by 5. All within the mist suffer a -2 penalty on ranged attacks or skill rolls that require sight. 1d8 plus caster level rounds, and it will last 8 rounds.
That is fantastic. So you
By
gotta-
the way,
Yeah.
You need to be the god of everything.
so
Let us figure it out. All
All
right.
right.
Let us.
hang on, Jared.
Okay.
hang
Let
on.
us do something
and
still.
6. So, horrible screeching of agony erupts from the ground in front of the 2 bandits in front of next to Tilly that were guarding
Okay.
Tilly.
Yeah.
And what was that last one I rolled? A 6. An indigo mist explodes into a 10 foot by 5 foot space there. And then my face changes shape into somebody else's face. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll a d5. And that is 2. I now look like Daniel.
Perfect.
Daniel's character or Daniel the person?
Daniel the person.
Okay.
The damned are among us.
Okay. So this is going to have a lot of things happen. The 2 bandits that are by Tilly, they're terrified. They can't see anything. The rest of you can still kind of see into this mist without any trouble. So you can clearly see these bandits are scared. This horrifying screaming noise, all of the other bandits, it spooks them. And it draws them off of Preacher or Father Josiah as they level their guns over that direction, seeing what's going on. And they just
And
see
I
this.
say, you dare do that. And I point to them and then do, what can I do? A miracle? Yeah.
Well, you look up what you're doing.
Hallelujah.
So yeah, they look over and they see that their 2 friends are now they can't see them. It's an obscured cloud of mist. What color was the mist again, Christopher?
Indigo.
An indigo cloud of mist where their friends were, as they've got this kind of deranged father preaching at them. So Jared, while you're looking up what you're getting ready to do, Dan, Michael, and Jeremy, what are the 3 of you doing? Wow.
I'm inspired by his distraction tactics, and I'm trying to make my way behind the horses and trying to spook them into running into the camp.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. Yeah.
So they're distracted enough. I don't feel that a stealth check is necessary right now. I would like you to give me a personality test.
Blam. Nat 20.
What does that do?
God damn it.
And Michael, the preacher, you hop up like, and you scare these horses.
20. Heavy rains and thunderstorms follow the Revelator for 7 days and 7 nights.
Oh my goodness. We're going to want to
Causing
be around you.
flood-like conditions
No.
in an area that they visit. Any outdoor activity suffers a -2 penalty.
Oh my
Why did
goodness.
you say why?
Well, I guess it'll be really easy to sneak here.
My rain head on here.
yeah.
All right.
All right. So, preacher, you spook these horses, and they start, whickering and neighing, and they start running around the sagebush corral. And eventually, the crude fence that these bandits had over the front of it falls over, and these horses just start flooding out of this corral. And it's about at that time that you hear the crack of lightning, or the crack of thunder. You see flashes of lightning as rain just starts torrentially downpouring. Dr. Cuspid and Saul, what are you two doing?
I want to keep moving around to the top, but I'm half tempted to, and this might be a little too flavorful here, try and start shooting them in time with like the lightning strikes.
Nice.
So,
Yes.
Jared,
Like it.
all outdoor activities get a -2 die size or just a -2?
It was causing flood-like area and visit all activity is -2 penalty is
Okay.
all it says,
Just minus.
including using any of the relevator's activities.
Okay.
So
Dan, you can start shooting with the cracks of thunder. You will need to make this with -2 on your check because of the rain. So when you're going to start shooting, Jeremy, what is the doctor doing?
I
sorry,
feel like
Dan.
at this point, like we've got
All
like
right.
full on biblical stuff going on.
Yeah.
Dr. Cuspid just comes walking in, big dick swinging, and starts activating his bulletproof duster,
Okay.
which looks kind of like it's a long coat, and it looks almost like rhinestones, except if you get close, it's kind of dull. It's not bright enough to be rhinestone.
I know
It's
what
actually
those
a duster that is covered in teeth, and then oddly drawn sigils all across it. And as he does, he just kind of like tugs on a cufflink or something, and arcane energy just spreads
That
across
is
it.
beautiful.
That
And
sounds
then-
glorious.
Sounds
Yeah.
like something Freddie Mercury would do whenever he's coming out on stage.
I
Hell
should have
yeah.
cast
Yeah.
myself as Freddie Mercury. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your activation test.
I'll do
Or
just
your
an
gear
intelligence check, and then there'll be a +1 on it for my level at the end,
Okay.
just to make it easy.
Dan, you're keeping an eye on chat, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty
Oh.
quiet at the moment.
Holy crap, so that's
that's a-
actually a nat
Just me and
20.
Brendan currently.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh my god.
So what happens when you
Nice.
activate? You tug on this cuff link, which is probably like a large tooth.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what happens I don't know if you get the highest I don't assume you get the highest result just because it's a nat 20. I'm too excited.
Why not? It's you're based on a roll for this thing, right?
Okay. So the charge pushes the contraption to its limits. As the garment comes to life, a psychic pulse erupts, causing 2d6 damage and knocking prone all within 30 feet, unless they make
my
a reflex
goodness.
save. In addition, the garment offers a +6 bonus to AC and reduces all inflicted damage by 2 dice types. The garment also serves to protect the
Wow.
bandit from magical attacks, offering a +6 to all damaging spells. And just
Holy moly, really?
it just at this point, like you've seen him activate it before. Normally it just kind of glows, but at this point, it's almost like extra teeth come out of hidden pockets and just cover his entire body, looking like some sort of like articulated plate mail as he just
All right, me and Jeremy are gonna have like a balls off here. Okay.
Okay. So
A
give
giant
me.
pangolin behind us.
So everyone within 30 feet is going to have to roll a save,
A DC
correct?
16 dexterity or
I'm hoping
reflex.
I
We're all at -2 because of the storm.
Everyone's at
far enough
-2
away.
because of the storm. Now, everyone who is within 30 feet. I am going to call
Alright.
this for sure. The two bandits in the fog, Tilly, the five bandits around the campfire, Father Josiah.
Yep.
I'm going to say, Preacher, you were on the back side of that horse corral, so you're okay. Christopher, you're back at the starting point still, so you're okay.
So I just
Dan-
roll action dice then,
Yeah,
right?
roll an action dice. You should, if you should have some saving throws for your character.
Yeah, reflex is 0.
Okay, so yeah,
actually.
just roll a d20 on that. And Dan, you were what are you shooting with?
my rifle.
Okay, so I'll say you were far enough back. You're not in the threat range. So those of you who are within threat range, you need to make that save.
I'm sorry.
So while this is going on, Preacher is just crazily yelling, pray for redemption. The wrath of the Lord is upon you.
This is
Rather than Tooth God.
intense.
It's
guys are just
over
making their
or
beans
under
here.
agility.
Fairy cometh.
Chuck.
Yeah,
We got the wrong camp.
It's over or under agility.
you're gonna have to roll over. So you're gonna
Over.
roll your agility, and you got to beat a 16.
My agility is 10, and I rolled a 14.
So you
Yes.
fail. All right. Okay. Fuck. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay.
All right.
One of the bandits by the campfire passes.
Okay.
All of the other bandits, and so the 5 bandits around the campfire, the 2 bandits in the fog, and Tilly all fail.
Oh no.
Or Tilly. You didn't say we had to bring her back alive.
It's only 2d6 damage. It's not.
So go ahead and roll me that 2d6.
Depending on how 2d6 rolled, 2d6 could kill me. So
Yeah. It could
Yeah.
kill me, actually. All right.
I meant well. I did not expect.
I
it.
was making.
Okay, it's just
heads-
5
oh,
damage.
Shit.
oh, good.
Oh,
Didn't
okay.
expect it to
Oh.
be so badass.
I didn't either.
Does that
Tilly
mean
is what's the other effect?
The other main. Sorry. The outside of that, it's also going to knock them prone if they failed it.
Okay.
And then most of the other stuff is basically me getting a bonus to AC and a reduction to damage.
Okay, cool. So who all took the damage here in the group? It's just you,
Well,
right, Jared?
yeah? Apparently, it was just me.
What
I don't-
how are you doing on HP?
I have 2 left.
Great. Tilly has 3 left as she's thrown against the bars on the inside of the cage.
I'm a good person.
All of the
I
bandits.
thought I was doing cool.
This
I
will
was
prevent her
I'm
from
making
being-
it rain, baby.
Wow.
You're all
Yeah.
doing
Then-
cool.
Say that again, Christopher.
This will prevent her from being a vigilante in the future.
Yeah. All of the bandits affected by this are dead.
Oh god, there's not even
Awesome.
gonna be anyone for me to shoot.
There is
I'd like
one
to think,
bandit
some of
left.
it's like just teeth shrapnel, basically
Yeah.
doing that.
There is one bandit left by the campfire. There is one bandit left that is now hiking up his britches by the corral of horses. He's kind of looking over at Preacher like, what the fuck? And then there's 2 bandits that are still kind of up on the side of the valley that are, right now, they're trying to figure out if they need to run or if they need to fight.
Run, fools!
That's where we are
Kneel
right now.
before God.
All right.
So we're actually we're gonna roll initiative at this point.
Oh my God.
I like how this is an
We finally made it to initiative.
right.
And none of us died yet. All right.
Yeah.
Not yet. There will be time.
There's still time.
Core stats initiative. Woo.
All right.
Bam.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Beautiful.
Dang.
So, yep, you should. The initiative tracker should populate, and if it doesn't, you can just drag the number you rolled from the rolling box and drop it onto your character in the initiative order.
Oh, that's odd.
No, it got me. I'm good.
There's
Okay.
a
Yeah,
token-
I'll let
yeah.
you take care of that.
What's that,
Chuck.
Dan?
Oh, there it is. One popped in finally.
I'm like, what? Huh?
Oh, maybe it didn't.
Yeah, Jared's the only one I see that doesn't have a in the turn order.
All right. Jared, you're not in the turn order. Who are you? You're Jared, you're Josiah.
No,
I got you listed as Joe Busby.
Joe Busby.
And Jared, I'm going to drag yours over.
Okay.
His bags be.
Let's see. How does this
He's my hero. What can I say?
All right.
We get it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Need more beer.
Josiah, you got knocked down. You took 5 damage. It is raining very heavily. Fucking lightning, thunder, but it is your turn in initiative. There's one bandit by the campfire, and there's one bandit that just stood up by the sagebrush corral, and there's 2 bandits on kind of the slopes of the valley. On
How
either
far
side.
is the campfire / bandit away from me?
We're gonna say it's like 15 feet.
What do you think, guys? You think I can throw a Bible that far?
I don't see
I'd be
why not.
impressed.
Why not?
Roll me a d20 and add your strength modifier.
All right. Okay.
The power of Christ compels you
Nah.
to throw this Bible.
Jared, I do need you to make me a luck test.
A luck test. Great.
So roll a d20, and you need to roll
Okay.
under your luck score.
God's gonna punish you.
I need to
for throwing
roll under it. Okay.
Yep.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
What's your luck score?
13.
Okay.
It's the same.
Yep. All right. So luckily you toss your Bible and it does not accidentally land in the campfire that's still burning but working on sputtering out.
All right. I'm down with that. Does it at least take its, he's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Kind of
this guy is in what the fuck is a very strong thought running through his head right now.
Okay, cool.
All right.
This is a really weird situation.
It is a very weird situation. It's the preacher's turn.
All right. I'm going to take out my whip and try to, whip him and knock him down again.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you
Nice.
move up, you pull your whip out, and you make that attack for me.
And this entire time, I am like yelling at him.
That's it. Absolutely. So
And,
you
Continuing
making
with your
him
sermon.
feel bad about not
Have a half for
actually.
every event.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
All right.
Making him feel bad about not actually communicating and
Ooh.
Yeah.
putting money in the
Yeah.
the plate.
Mhm.
So
Okay. All right. So Michael,
Yep.
you lash out with your whip. You strike this dude. It deals 1 point of damage. Does the whip have any other special abilities or anything that?
Yeah, trip or disarm. I'm going to try to trip him and knock him down,
Okay. Absolutely.
Oh no, he's gonna fall down in his own mess.
possibly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll put him in a headlock. It'll be fine.
Oh.
Humility.
So, what do we need to do for this trip?
I don't know.
I'm going to say he needs to make a save, probably.
That
Makes sense.
Okay. He rolls a 4 on this. Now, Preacher, I'd like you to give me a luck roll.
Yeah.
Is that a pass for you?
Needs to be
Uh,
at or under your luck.
Yes. Yeah, luck's 11.
Okay. This dude slips, you whip him, it catches his leg. He steps in his own mess and he slips and he falls right in it. As this guy now sits there.
Trails indeed.
Yeah.
Dark something.
I love that we're starting classy.
Even though he wore his brown pants today, that's not helping him. All right,
Say,
there.
the Lord wants you to stay down.
Yeah. So after the preacher, it moves to the bandit by the campfire, who just had a Bible thrown at him. He had his friends enveloped in this weird screaming mist. A crazy storm instantaneously rolled in. And then this dude covered in teeth walks into camp, tugs on his sleeve, and all of his friends just explode. So that's
He's having a great day.
So
having-
the -2 goes for everyone, right? Not even just us, but
Yeah.
Everyone.
NPCs. All right.
I'm making this guy roll a grit check. So this is going to
Okay.
be a D20 plus his will modifier. His will modifier is +0. You guys are a 1 HD, so he's going to be rolling a 1D20 plus. Is that right?
Sounds right. It's
Yeah.
usually like
Sure.
that's right.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
you're the DM. You let us know.
Hey,
It's
who
the
wrote this
thing.
crazy thing?
Who wrote this crazy game?
Get him in
I
here.
do need to look up grit real
Get
quick.
a rope. I cast rope work.
There you
it's something
go.
like D8 plus.
Therein lies
8.
that the devil will tear you down as you slip on your own shit.
All right. Fear, madness. What is grit? What
Do I need to
warrants-
keep going, Chuck, or you got
hold
it,
on
man?
for a second.
Wouldn't it be
All
your own
right.
shame? You slip and fall on your own shame.
It's
Okay.
normally 8
Your
plus the
shame
hit dice,
So-
and then whatever
Is the
modifier.
worst thing.
All right. So this guy
Okay.
has to beat a 9. He rolls a 10, but he does get a -2 to everything he's doing outdoors, putting him at an 8. He fails his grit check. And what I'm going to say this translates to
You're welcome.
is he
Thank you.
turns and he starts fleeing in mortal fear. What the fuck? Because he's trying to run up this valley wall.
Damn right.
But the rain is making things a little complicated because, it's starting to turn this ground into mud. I'm going to make him make an agility test. Or an agility save. And he fails. So he starts running up this. He slips. He falls face first in the mud. And then he slides back a few feet to the floor of this little valley you guys are in.
Perfect. Can't escape.
He is the brown streak now.
So, Brown Streak Man, I'm not even going to make him roll a grit check. He fails automatically. So
he
he's,
fell into his own shit.
well, that is true. He's going to spend his first action trying to untangle his foot from this whip.
Someone had beans for dinner. Oh, it was me.
And then he's going to use his movement. He's crawling away, hands and knees, trying to get away from you, preacher. And then we move down to, I guess the other two standing up on the wall. They weren't there in the middle of it. They don't have a true appreciation for what all went south. So they're going to pull their rifles and they're going to start shooting into the group of you. I'm going to say they're going to take shots at Jared and Jeremy. You two are the most kind of there in the center. So one of them's taking a shot at you, Jared, at Father Josiah. Let's see. Where is...
Hopefully they'll take all their shots on you instead.
I wish they would all shoot at me right now. Like,
Right.
I could not get a better result.
You are a
Right?
terrifying tooth monster, so...
Yes, you are.
I got 2 miracles left for the day. I don't.
I'm
Doesn't
going
matter to me.
I hope one of them is healing.
It's okay. I've got you covered, Father.
There you go. I set myself up with my own gun deck. There we go. Oh, I hate it when it does this. This shit. You have to shuffle the deck first, and it doesn't always work right. So let's do this, and we're going to recall, and then shuffle. And so this first dude takes a shot at Jared. He rolls an ace. What does an ace do? Ace is an 8. That's a bad thing
Bad.
to roll.
Oh,
He crit fails.
Oh, no.
Flipping aces right, dead man's hand. Shot misses and misfires. Roll on the firearm fumble chart. So
Boy, these guys are having a bad day.
they're having
First
a
in
very
mysterious
bad day.
ways. What can I say?
So if we go to the fumble chart for firearms. No, we need firearms fumble. Fumble dice in this, you roll a D4.
You thought it was just faith, and
Yeah.
now
D4.
You see the truth.
everyone's like, huh,
Okay.
you know, maybe I should. Nah.
All right, the cylinder is overpacked, sounding off with a deafening boom. You are effectively stunned for 1d2 rounds as you try to regain your senses. So this dude shoots his gun, but it, like I said, it's overpacked, just boom, as this flash and this giant boom, and he's just kind of dazed and stunned for the next 2 rounds.
Nice.
And we're going to call that the guy on the bottom of the map. Guy on the top of the map is now going to take a shot at Dr. Cuspid. At least he's going to try.
Oh, shit.
We've been waiting for this.
He flips a 9, so that's no change on the roll. So I roll out the attack. That is going to be... that is actually going to be an 18 to hit.
Holy
One
shit.
point away. 1 point away. I have a 19 right now.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
So he shoots, but
It bounces off the teeth.
yeah, the slug just ricochets off those teeth harmlessly. That is badass. Bushrod.
oh, tip the tooth.
All right, Bushrod, what do you got going?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm so entertained back here. I don't feel like I really need to do anything.
Yes. Good job. Good job.
Madness ensues.
I will make my way to Tilly in the cage and kind of peer in and be like, so, vigilante, eh?
she is on the initiative, but I'll let you have a few words of a conversation with her real quick. Her head's kind of spinning still from getting hit by this arcane psychic force from Dr. Cuspid. What the fuck, man? As you kind of see her eyes stop spinning, and she kind of focuses in like, get me out of here, I can help.
How much cash has your father got?
I like how he is robbing them.
He owns the only saloon in town. He's
That is awesome.
next to the mayor who owns the bank. I would think he's probably the most wealthy person in town.
Thank you for the information, madam. I turn around and walk away.
Okay. Anything else on your turn? Is that it?
How many are left?
There are 4 of these bandits left. 2 of them are trying to flee. One of them is stunned for 2 rounds. And the other one just took a shot at Dr. Cuspid. And the shot was deflected by his...
Off the teeth.
Yeah.
Right. I believe that my fellow...
Yeah, so if you could do
Comrade.
something, that would be great.
Who
Just
needs...
me. I'm just throwing that out there.
If I weren't soaked with the Lord's rain, I might have a chance be able to do something. However, who can compete with that? And he walks back away.
Absolutely. All right, Dr. Cuspid, you're up.
I'll continue moving towards Tilly because we make sure that we get her free.
All right.
The guys that shot are probably... But how far away would you say they are?
The guy that shot you, I'm going to put him at like 50 feet.
Okay. But how far away is Tilly at this point, you think?
From them or from you?
From me.
Maybe 15 feet at the most. She's pretty close.
Okay. I'll continue working that way. And because the main goal is to get her free.
Yeah.
So that'll be the main thing I focus on. Does that take my dice action as well to go over there and get her out?
So you move over to her with your movement action. You move up to this really crude steel, cell cage built into the back of this wagon. You can see it's mostly, it's got some chicken wire. It's got some iron bars set into it. It's got some wood planks in place of some bars. And it's just kind of really roughly either tied together with ropes or maybe some metal wire, like chicken wire fencing that they tore apart. And it's really kind of ramshackle. You would get a feeling maybe if someone inside were to really put their mind to it, they might be able to force their way out of it or find some way to get out of it.
Actually, I'm not saying it's the logical choice, but it sounds like a fun choice.
Yeah.
Is to bring out the servo arm.
Oh yeah.
So as if the creepy toothy duster wasn't enough.
Yeah.
At this point, he's kind of looking over to see what remaining threats remain, and then out from beneath the toothy armor, this tentacle of servos and metal kind of comes out with a whirring, twisting, all these different tools, primarily like a dental drill at the tip of it.
Yeah.
It just kind of comes out and looks around over at the cell.
Oh,
and
and
starts
just
to work to
Yeah. Do you need to roll a gear check to activate that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because potentially if I activate it, it might do other stuff too.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll it.
Could be exciting.
I'll give you this. I'll say if you activate it, you'll get the effect you wanted, which is compromising the cell in a way that she can escape, along with whatever effect comes from your roll.
That sounds delightful. Let's see how that goes. So we'll have an 18, which will turn into a 19. So on the servo arm on a 19, that's going to be pretty good.
Don't forget your -2 for all outdoor actions.
That's true. So 17.
Yeah.
17 is still pretty
good.
darn good.
It is.
The Bedlamite activates a contraption with the intent of using the invention to grab and crush the intended target. Oh, God. Are there any bandits nearby that can be grabbed? And crushed?
No.
Okay.
Your servo arm comes out and just
demolishes this thing.
rips this fucking cage to shreds. And you see Tilly now standing there in a unharmed because of this, not unharmed because of your duster, but unharmed because of this, in the pile of rubble that was this wagon and was the cage, as your servo arm just made quick work, just completely disassembling this thing at a quite frightening level of accuracy.
Do you know what's even better?
What's that?
The servo arm stays active for D10 rounds.
Oh,
so
shit.
I can walk over to other people, and it'll act independently.
Oh, that's
for the
awesome.
next D10 rounds, reaching
Wow.
out, trying to grab things and squish them.
That is beautiful. Go ahead and roll your...
I'd love... Oh, my God. I'm so happy. I'm a good person.
That's great.
For
8 rounds.
8 rounds.
Fucking
My
rounds.
goodness.
Fuck yeah.
That is great. Now,
I mean,
still,
dang yeah.
I do want everyone to be well aware. We're still in round 1.
Yeah.
Round 1.
7 more rounds of miss.
All right.
Oh, man.
That's great. Let's see. Did a bunch of you get 4 for your initiative?
I got a nat 20.
All right. Who's
couple
Ray?
of us
There's
did.
no
I
Ray
got a
here, is
4.
there? Saul got a 4. All right. I'm guessing Ray must have been Jake's character. So I am removing Ray.
Mhm.
All right. I've got
Wow.
Tilly down. It listed it out in alphabetical for all of you that tied with 4. Tilly is, I'm just going to say she's kind of shocked and stunned this round. Takes no actions.
Fair.
With me if you want to live.
Dan, Saul Goodfellow's turn.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm still wanting to do that. I'm gonna go for the guy who shot.
Okay, one of the 2 bandits up on the slope, the one that shot
Yeah.
at
Not the
Dr.
stunned
Cuspin.
one.
Right, no.
But yeah,
Yep.
and I'm still gonna do the kind of like hold my breath, wait for it, and fire right on a lightning strike.
Okay, give me your attack roll.
So we'll see what the card says first.
And oh yeah, we do have to flip a card. Where is your deck? There it is. Saul.
It's a 6,
All
so
right,
nothing.
no change. Now do remember that you're going to get a -2.
Yep.
So roll your attack.
My bad.
That's all right. I do get a nice perk though, because I get to add a D3.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
That's like the dwarf or the warriors.
The deeds.
Yeah.
The deed, yeah, which is what I'm using to plug it in here.
Yeah. All right. So the fuck is this? Oh, you rolled a 3 on your deed die. You rolled a 5 on your attack. You would have a -2 on that. So your 6 misses.
I figured.
It was a, good go
I
at
held
it,
my
though.
breath a little too tight.
Yeah.
My wife is ecstatic, by the way, Dan.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, she loves it when you roll really low.
So
We just got a big raid from Dragons in the dining room too.
What?
Ooh.
Hey there,
Hell yeah.
dragons. Thanks for coming by.
Hope you guys had a good session that you're wrapping up there.
Raid with 25 viewers. That's fantastic. Thanks for those follows and everything too. That's fucking great. Dragons in the Dining Room were winners of the Crawled to Death 2020 tournament we did. Sadly, Defenders of Cobalt, we scored the lowest. We didn't make it out of round 1, and we didn't make it out of round 1 due to TPK. Not only did we get a TPK, we had more characters die than we had characters in the thing.
Me in particular.
I think if you go by golf math, you win.
Maybe,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
We killed the whole
exactly.
planet.
Now
I mean,
that's the winning point is we did accidentally kill everyone on the planet in the process.
There's got to be a
Yeah.
lot of XP for killing.
So Chuck
Yeah.
got an eagle. That's all that
Yeah.
needs to
Yeah.
be said.
So, yeah.
That's fine.
Anyway, yeah, those of you who came through, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy it. We're playing Dark Trails. Make sure you follow, like, sub, subscribe, whatever the fucking terms are for this platform.
do the stuff.
So that was Saul's turn, who missed. Now we're
As
on
I do.
Josiah, Father Josiah. What do you got going? You are on your ass right now.
That's right. I just threw a Bible at one of the occultists, right?
The not a cultist, but the bandit.
By one of the bandits, right?
And that
Okay.
bandit tried to run away, but slipped on the slope of the
All right.
valley wall.
So can I perform another miracle? I have 2
Sure.
back left in the box. Do. All right. Will do. Stop laughing at me. I'm typing.
Not you, no.
All right.
I said in chat. I
Jeez.
said round 0 was like God on acid.
Yeah.
That's fairly
14.
accurate, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
a murder of crows materializes and attacks the Revelator, plucking out their eyes and rendering them blind.
Oh no!
Die! We had an Evil Dead reference.
The eyes grow back over 7 days and 7 nights through divine intervention. No roll needed.
Oh my God! So,
Well,
Jared, crows fly down and pluck your eyes out?
you know, I'm here for you.
Okay.
Oh my
The
God.
storm rages on, lightning crashes, rain falls. The Revelator, Father Josiah.
Wait.
Wait.
Let me just a second. That's Miracle, which is personality. I get a +1.
Don't forget about your -2 for being outside.
-2, so I get a +1 plus a -2, which is 1, 2. Powers. Okay.
That would move you down to a 13.
It'd be a 13, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be a 13. The powers that be punish the Revelator by refusing them the ability to perform miracles. Each successive day, the Revelator at a DC of 12 save the Revelator a favor. And the DC can be modified favorably. Okay, so it's just a modifier, it looks like.
Okay.
So at least I have eyes.
You have eyes.
You still have eyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had
God's like,
eyes for the
look,
trifecta.
you son of a bitch. I sent a hurricane. What else you need? Come on.
oh, dear Lord. That's fantastic. All right.
I mean, you sent a Novocaine.
These were supposed to be miracles. I was like, hey, you know.
These are great.
Preacher,
Yeah.
you're up.
Oh my God.
All right.
I had
so-
monsoon. People eat my eyeballs out, and 3, I have negative modifiers on everything.
Yes.
I'm gonna stop doing miracles. Apparently,
Yeah. All right, Jared, what do you got going? Not Jared. Preacher, I'm
no,
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
your
done.
turn's up. So, yeah, Michael, what is the preacher doing?
He pulls out his shotgun and walks towards this guy on the ground in his own shit. And he says to him, "The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who, in the name of the charity and goodwill, shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children." And then he cocks the gun, aims it at the guy's head. He said, "Your weapons, sir."
Oh, he doesn't try to resist you. You have thoroughly. There's so much
Nobody
going on.
attempts to resist Samuel L. Jackson. Of course not.
Right?
You.
They're the guy with blue balls now.
You absolutely. You've got this guy terrified. He, without hesitation, tosses his pistol right in front of your feet, and he's like, "Please, no, please, okay, I'm sorry."
Goes off and shoots him in the nads.
And so, yeah, you moved up, you made your check. Like I said, you've got this guy. I'm not going to make you give me any kind of intimidate test. Like you're gonna, anything you do would be fucking knocking it out of the park.
All right. You have taken the first step on the path of the righteous.
Okay,
Please
just
continue.
all right. Please, just don't kill me. All right. After the preacher, Campfire Bandit, he's going to continue trying to run away. This time he does pass it, so he gets up to the very top of the rim, looking down at this little valley thing. Almost think of like almost crater-like place that you guys are in. But he scrambles up to it, and if you guys want to stop him from escaping, you would know that you're going to have to do it this round.
Was that campfire relatively near, like where Tilly was?
No, if you look at the map that I showed, it was maybe
Based on the
40
opposite of the entrance.
maybe like 40 feet.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Sorry, I moved it away.
Okay, not a problem. So yeah, this guy runs away. The exterior bandits, One of them is completely surrendered. The one that the preacher has been terrifying is terrified, and he is no longer a combatant in this. The one who took a shot at Dr. Cuspid notices that another shot comes from Saul. So
I was hoping that my cover would keep that up there.
Oh, that is a good point. You did fire at a storm.
Shoot me!
Sadly,
Shoot me! The madman
For
bellows.
what it's
girl.
worth, the 3 was for the trick shot, and a 3 is success, at least.
well, it would be success for the trick shot, but you still. Let's see. I'm gonna roll this out to see.
Sure, that's fine.
So 1, 2, 3 is Dan. 4, 5, 6 is Jeremy. That is a 5. Nope, he's focusing on Dr. Cuspin.
Good. That's what we want him to do.
Let's see. Where is my gun deck? There it is. So I
I'm
draw
your
a card.
Huckleberry.
It is a 10, which is no change. So I roll my attack die. It is a critical fail.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
let me roll a d4.
Run away.
Wait,
Where? I don't care. France.
all these
just
failures
run away.
on gun attacks is making me feel nervous about firing mine again.
Flaming debris from the
Same with my miracles.
flaming
Yeah,
debris
no
from the spent cartridge or possible blowback from a faulty round burns your hand. You suffer 1d3 damage and must pass a DC 10 reflex save to keep hold of your firearm. So let me roll that d3 damage. This guy takes 3 damage. He is still up though.
Is it possible that maybe the gun cocked back and hit him in the teeth?
Absolutely. Give me a luck check there, Dr. Cuspin.
I would love nothing better.
Reclaim some teeth.
That's
Ooh,
what I
a new
want.
client.
You pass your luck
Oh yeah,
test.
no, you want to roll under.
Yeah, you want to roll under for luck test. So go ahead and give me a D5 roll.
I'm so excited. Is there a D5? There is a D5.
There is a D5. Yep. He knocks
Five.
out 5
5
teeth from the front of his mouth. 3
from the
Jeez,
fires
right.
of combat.
Yeah.
These teeth will be important.
right, 3 teeth on the bottom, 2 teeth on the top, all in the center. As the gun, boom, bashes him in the face. We need to make a.
This entire time, I'm just whining at them, by the way.
He does.
I'm like, the Lord told you that your teeth would be extracted.
Yeah. Even with the -2 to everything outside, he still passes the reflex save to keep his gun in hand. He gets a 17, which would knock it down to a 15. So yeah, he gets to keep his gun, but he is 5 teeth short. He took some
Wonderful.
damage. The other guard is still stunned for a round, so he doesn't do anything. And then a turn finally passes down to Bushrod Burnside. So.
Yes. After walking away from Tilly and noticing the bandit running away, can I get within, say, 25 feet of him? Can I make a trajectory that gets me there?
Which one are you going for?
The one that was running away.
Do you want to? You can get within. If you want to have an action at the end of it, I just tell you what. Give me a luck check. I don't like math, so give me a luck test. Tell me if you pass or fail.
All right. Core stats, luck check. I have a 17. I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you get within the 25 feet.
Excellent. Then I shall cast Force Manipulation, which does not. Did it roll? It does not. Oh, there it is. Bloop. Ooh, -2.
Yep. What does that come up with?
That comes up to an 11, which is just lost in failure.
Oh, okay. That's too bad.
Can he spin his luck to
Well,
up that?
you could burn luck if you want to. Yes. You can burn before or after making the roll. I don't know if there's spell burn in this.
There is. I have to state spellburn prior to.
Okay. So yeah. But if you want to, you can burn luck before or after the roll. And you regain 1 luck a day in this game.
Yeah, I'll burn the 2 luck.
Okay.
So that'll drop me to 15, raises the 11 to 13.
Okay.
Oh, 1 luck. Sorry.
Okay. You burn 1 luck.
Gets me to 12. Unearthly spirits appear in the air and slowly condense into an item in my hand, which I chuck at the bandit running away.
Okay. What is this item that forms in your hand?
It's just like a ghastly blade that, as it flies by you, you see shimmering images of tormented faces and spirits and
that's
twisted
harsh.
bodies.
Yeah, that's fucking badass. All right. Yeah.
Inflict 1d6 damage.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me that damage. And this is against the guy from the campfire who was running away, correct?
That is correct.
All right.
Nice.
3 damage.
3 damage. Dude's still up.
And I have become shadowy and transparent for
6.
8 rounds.
8 rounds. You're
Goodness.
a shadowy, ghostly shade.
I'm a shadowy, ghostly Dan.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
Yeah.
Dr. Cuspid.
Hey, I am wearing a Ghost
So-
Recon shirt, so
There you go.
it's fitting.
What I'm looking to do, is there anybody, because what I want to do is try and position myself in a place where I'm within firing range of the dudes that are still capable of shooting at us.
Yeah.
But is there somebody who's within 30 to 35 feet of me that I could stand nearby so that the servo arm could hit somebody while I shoot somebody else?
Here's what we're gonna do. Same thing. Give me a luck test.
All right. Luck
I
test.
get into pummeling range of someone.
Yeah. On the dot.
I'm going to call that a pass. So yeah, you get within melee range of your servo arm of the guy who shot you.
Oh, seriously? The guy who shot me even?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my God. So yeah, before I even pull out, like he's got the shotgun that he hasn't shot yet, but first he'll let the servo arm do its business.
Okay.
Which would be it's a D20 plus character level. So I'll just roll a D20 and it'll be a +1, -1 actually because of the storm.
Okay.
So D20 -1, so 15.
15 is a clear. Yeah.
Awesome. So it reaches out and it grapples him, like wrapping itself around him and starts crushing him.
Awesome.
And it can continue to do damage in future rounds on top of it. But for
need
right
be.
now, the servo arm wraps around him and does 4 damage.
That is lethal.
Nice.
Yeah.
You
And
juiced him.
that was the servo arm acting on its own. If there's anybody within shotgun
There's
range,
2.
Jeremy's like the glove doesn't fit. I don't see what the problem
Within
is.
shotgun range, there's just going to be. What's the range of your shotgun? Do you know that?
15, 30, 60.
Okay. There would be within the 15-foot range. There's the guy who is stunned for 2 rounds. Within 30, there's the guy who is running away.
But the good news is this is a repeater shotgun.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
first I'll do the guy who's stunned because I'm a good person.
Okay.
Shoot the man who's down first. Oh my God.
Now he's stunned. He's not down, which is good because if he was down, it would make the test more difficult for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, my wording is
Kick
poor.
him while he's down, sort of.
Yeah.
While he's disabled.
Okay. Yeah.
While he's not really able to see what's going on, I want to shoot him.
Okay.
Let's see how that goes. It's weird. It keeps
Don't
asking me
forget
to.
to flip a card before you fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me X out. Let me cancel. Sorry, that's the first time I've done a.
A firearm attack. Yeah.
So I got a Joker. Is that good?
Depends on
Is
which
that
color.
that's
Looks
the
like it's
black?
red.
Yeah,
The red
is it
Joker?
a red Joker?
Let's see. Flipping red Joker. Auto critical hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God.
So I need you to
My
roll
man.
me. Yep. I need you to roll me. So you're going to get the damage of the shotgun. So go ahead and roll the damage for this shotgun blast.
Okay, so that's a D12.
Yep.
Ridiculous. 6.
Okay.
That's
Then
probably plenty.
I need you to
Yeah.
roll me a D6 plus your luck score. Listen, we got a critical hit. We at least got to see what this critical hit did.
So roll a D6 plus 1.
So
4.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So that is going to be firearms. What was your score? What did you get again?
I rolled a 3, got a plus 1, so 4.
All right. Target's calves burst in a spray of gore for an additional 2d6 damage, knocking the
goodness.
target prone for 1 round and having movement for 1d4 rounds. So go ahead and just give me that extra 2d6 for damage.
I think you just obliterated his
Yeah,
one
I'm
round.
pretty sure.
His
to
head's
death.
exploded. I'm okay in 1 round.
But I'll listen. That was absolutely badass.
Oh my god.
Your initial shot killed him. The critical hit, just his legs went into red mist, which was then quickly removed from the air by the heavy rain. This person is absolutely positively just fucking dead. Also, you also gain.
You get a
I would just
Uh,
like to say that I made this entire thing epic because
You
it's
did.
happening in a rainstorm.
You get
Thank you.
1 boon token.
Oh.
I'll put this in front of myself.
Okay. I'm tracking it here.
Okay.
So we'll have 2 records of it in case I do my math wrong, which I am prone to do. So yeah, anything else?
I've got 2 more shots.
2 more fucking shots. Go
Do you
ahead.
get to take them in the round?
Yeah. I have to go down a dice type, so my next shot is only a D16.
Okay. So flip
Draw
your
another card.
draw another card.
Goodness.
That is an
Oh.
ace. That is
That's
not
a critical
good.
failure.
Flipping an ace is a dead man's hand. Shot misses and a misfire. Roll on the firearm fumble chart. So
Now,
you need to
can
give
he
me.
use his
Wah,
boon
wah.
token to get out from that, or
You can spend boons on reroll, not a fumble.
Okay.
So no, actually you can't because that's auto fumble. So yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, you're gonna take right off the bat. You're gonna take a. You're gonna take a hex token. How many do you take?
I think just
I don't know.
Yeah, you take a hex token. So you now have 1 boon and 1 hex.
Okay. Well, hell.
And then also, what's your luck modifier?
1.
So you're gonna roll me 1d4 minus 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
What did you get?
I rolled a
Zero.
1 minus 1.
Oh, it's a 0. Okay. So
It was-
fumble for
That's actually good in this case. So
Yeah.
fumble
You're
for
good.
firearm 0. The gun accidentally discharges before proper aim can be taken, alerting the target to your bad intentions. The next attack against you has a +2 attack bonus. So, not horrible overall. Now, what is the
Yeah.
you get a misfire? I don't remember. There's a special stipulation for misfire.
I'll look it up.
I'm glad if that causes me to just end the turn, basically, like miss the last shot,
All right.
just to simplify things.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you look it up. So, you still got 1 shot left. You get to keep shooting if you critically failed.
I mean, normally the way they do it when you have multiple shots is each shot just goes down a die type.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the misfire might cause me to not be able to do further shots.
Let me.
I feel like that's not an unfair way to do it.
Yeah.
No, it looks like because you already took you flipped the card and then you rolled the die, and the die wasn't a 1 as well, right?
Right.
So the misfire, I just had the page. It said that it would be unfair to like double deal.
Okay.
Man,
So yeah,
man.
we'll just say that you're not able to take another shot this round.
Cool.
All right, so next up is Tilly. She runs over and dives on one of the two dead bandits that initially were in the mist and then were exploded. And she pulls their 6-shooter out and she takes aim. She takes aim at the dude up on the hang on just a second. The dude up on the fucking slope trying to run away. Now this is going to be definitely at the longer range for this. So I'm going to give her a -1 for her roll on this. So she's going to get -3 at popping this shot off. Which will be... Oh, she critically fails.
Oh no!
Yikes.
So
Your daughter, dude, she's dead.
she gets a 2 on the critical fail chart for firearm. This is exciting. Oh, I didn't even fucking flip a card. Let's flip a card just to see if she critically failed earlier, but I'm not going to re-roll that. No. Okay, so yeah, she just regular critical fails. Critical fail for a firearm. She got a 2. That is, the cylinder is overpacked. She's stunned for 1d2 rounds. That's fine. I'm just going to give her 2 rounds. She's stunned for the next 2 rounds. So yeah, Tilly is taking herself out of the fight currently, and the turn passes down to Saul Goodman.
I'm gonna kind of. I still want to stick to my idea. I gotta get one of these off. One lightning round.
Okay, go ahead.
Go.
There's the one dude left who's trying to run.
Yep, I'm gonna try and get him.
All right.
Even though it's really unnecessary to do the timing at this point, I just want it to happen.
Okay.
Let me flip a card real quick to make sure something horrible doesn't happen. Where are my cards? There they are. It's a 2.
It's 2. All right, no change. So roll your attack on this.
Yep.
You'll get -2 to all effects outside for the next 7 days.
My bad.
3, 2. I did it.
About that.
So Dan,
I didn't make the rules. Okay, I'm just saying. I rolled it. That's all.
Oh, we blame you.
So Dan, you take your shot, and your shot goes wide again.
Yeah, I'm just closing my eyes every time I shoot.
Sorry, Dan.
The rain's getting in my eyes.
You're more focused on firing on the clap of thunder rather than firing accurate. Yeah. All right.
I just want it to be cool. That's all.
That's fair. Father Josiah,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Miracle.
Right. I have one more, and apparently
Hey, if you
I'll
pull
have
out
like
3,
a
you're a saint.
-15 to it. No.
Pull off 3, you're a saint.
You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my hammer, which is an axe / hammer in the shape of a cross, actually, at the guy running away. And what is that? Is that strength or agility?
That's going to be a strength test. Now you move up. You would need to move up your movement to get within throwing range.
Okay.
And then, make your strength test, and you'll get a -2 for doing it outside.
Okay. So I get a +1 for strength because I have a 15, and then
-2.
a
So
-1. So it's a 0. That's fine. Okay. So here we go. Gents, welcome to,
Thursday.
Oh,
Did you add the?
I do love the idea of like a cross that has like an X on one head.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And I got a
that's-
17.
So
and
that's 17
so that's-
plus 1 minus 2. That's a 16, right?
that is correct, yes.
That does
And
connect.
my strength is 15. So
Yeah, that connects. So give me a what would the damage be for throwing a hammer? It'd be
for a
4?
hammer, I just picked a hammer off
Okay.
one of the other character sheets, and it's 1d6.
All right, roll me a d6.
So-
Add your plus 1.
Okay.
Sexy.
D6. Blam. No, would you really?
There's did you add the macro buttons?
Yeah, but they didn't work actually.
Oh,
They're not
Okay.
at the bottom of your bar.
Nope.
did you click the show?
Show macros.
I did actually, and that's why I was afraid of actually rolling dice this time, because it was like, oh no, everybody's going to think I'm stupid because I don't have the macros. Blam. 5.
That you crack this guy in the back of the head with the hammer, and it goes down.
Perfect.
You all have killed all of the bandits. Well, you haven't killed all of them. One of them has surrendered and is now considering himself a prisoner, a captive of the preacher.
I drag him over to Father Josiah. I've got a willing convert for you.
Whenever he's done doing that, I'm going to go, the power of Christ compels you, and just continuously beat him about the head.
Are your intentions to kill this guy?
No, not to kill him. Just, show him the ways of the Lord. Is
Okay.
He is covered in his own shit, by the way. Just remember
Yeah.
that.
That's not my problem. Is
Well, it might
way
be.
I look at
it. Your fist could get some shit on him. Just saying.
Pink eye is a hell of a thing, man.
It is.
I think that's quote of the day right there.
Right.
you could get some shit on your fist, and pink eye is a hell of a thing.
All right.
Shock.
So
2020.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I wish I had bourbon.
yeah.
Same.
All right. So you guys take care of this. Father
Corona.
Josiah. Father Josiah is beating on the remaining bandit. You all have captured Tilly. She kind of comes to after that gun exploded in her hands. You've completed your task.
Loot everything.
All right,
Yeah.
definitely. You start looting. You recover. What do we got? You recover 7. It's listed as a light pistol in the book.
Yeah, can I heal up if this is the end of the encounter?
Do you
Someone
have
took damage?
healing
Yeah, I
capabilities?
took 5. I had 2 hit points left.
I'm
I
so
was on
terribly
my
sorry,
ass.
Father. Let me take care of you, please.
Ooh, this will be good.
Father Josiah, would you require
As the
healing?
Bedlamite slowly works his way over towards you, there's a chance maybe the preacher gets to you first, but maybe not.
He's
I
like,
like how the good one was the one that hammered somebody in the head
Right,
to
right.
enter the to end the encounter.
All right.
good,
Yes.
good is relative, right?
All right. So you recover
Life is
Okay.
7 Colt Model 1862 new model Navy revolvers. And you recover 2 1868 Sharps rifles.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. You also are going to get, they had some money on them. All together, you find $11.
Oh, boy.
I'll write this down.
I'm writing down too.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
You find one of the guys had a Bowie knife on him. And that should be pretty much it. And all the teeth you can harvest.
Just honestly, like before I do that, Father Josiah, if you will stay still for just a moment, I'm so terribly sorry for what happened. And you see, like, the weird toothy armor is starting to recess back into, like, the hidden pockets of the coat.
Yeah.
But as it does that, he's got, like, the gentleman's hat on, and the top of it just kind of comes off, and this set of dentures kind of comes out with little gears on the side, and then little metal spider legs come out, and these dentures just crawl out of his hat and crawl over onto you. And as they open up, there's like a little mini arc welder and surgical staples inside. And as it comes over and starts
bandaging
getting your wounds closed.
I would say if I was in any shape or form prepared to defend myself against this and not save the day, then I would probably have a problem with this. But one is I don't take any of the firearms because I don't believe in that. I will take the machete if anybody has any issues.
The
with
Bowie
that.
knife?
The Bowie knife, yeah.
No,
Anybody?
No issues for me.
Okay.
I'm not taking any of it.
All right. Then I sat there and will complain about this
The rain
thing like floating above me, stapling my skin together and going, this is not natural at all.
It just bites you repeatedly. It doesn't do more damage. With my roll, it just bites you.
I'm just,
There's nothing to help you.
I am so pissed at this thing that's hovering
That is
above
beautiful.
me and
Absolutely
stapling
beautiful.
my skin together that I will like, I'm shaking my fist at you and going, I will get you at one point in time. Yes.
All right.
Well, if anybody wants any of the equipment, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably take it to sell it. So we can get
Indeed.
some more cash.
If you want me to modify, those rifles do pack quite a punch. If you want me to modify one for you, you just let me know.
Or you can tell
would take a
him to go
modified
ahead
rifle.
and shut the fuck up and stop stapling me. That would be great too.
It has a mind of its own, Father. I'm terribly sorry.
So that's it. But
The teeth work in mysterious ways, Father.
that is beautiful.
I'm going to walk up behind Father Josiah and slap my hands on the sides of his head and attempt to heal him.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, do your healing test then. But also, you did ask Dr. Cuspid for a modified version of one of those rifles, right?
Correct.
Okay.
What sort of would you be looking for? Maybe like you see on his shotgun, what he's worked on is more like he's got a drum barrel on the shotgun, so it could hold more ammo.
Yeah.
Are you looking for something like that? Do you want maybe some sort of better scoping mechanism?
Teeth. I wanted to shoot teeth.
Said teeth. There you go.
We've done that before. It works kind of, but
So preacher,
The
how
scoping
much?
sounds interesting.
Yeah.
That would be if he's on the same path as me. It's 3 dice, 3 hit dice.
Okay. So Jared, you can go ahead and roll 3 of your hit dice, and that's how much you'll heal from this.
what are 1d8
Yes.
from level 1, right? Yeah.
Yep. So roll 3d8, and that's how much you heal up.
Okay. Blah 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 blah. Doing that.
Ooh.
Oh shit. No, I almost did it again. I almost rolled 1d like 2000 or something like that.
That's great.
1d8. And you said plus 3 is
Nope,
the modifier?
just 3d8.
Oh, shit. Well, god damn it.
Just push up and then enter.
Yeah, I got it. I
One
got it.
was
I got it.
enough.
Blam.
All right. So you're
Yeah, there
completely
you go.
healed.
All right.
Okay. So some of you are having conversations about modified rifles. You have Tilly.
How's the one guy that can actually heal stuff, the one that actually got injured?
Well, there's 2
during
of you
this
that can heal.
entire time?
Yeah.
There are 2 of you that can heal.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
3 of you that can heal. The party has
Sort of.
healing.
One's just
Yes.
weird. and Gross.
Yeah.
One's
So
unreliable.
yeah. So I'll tell you what. We're at the. We've been at this for about 2 hours. Why don't we take ourselves a little break? We'll be back at like 5 minutes. And, you know, I was planning on us going 3 hours. At the 3 hour mark, we can assess if we want to call it at 3 hours or if we want to try and go to 4. I'm good with either way. So, yeah, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. So if you're watching, don't go anywhere. And, I guess probably for podcast and YouTube, I'll split this into 2 episodes. So I guess I'll do my sign off here. That way the people watching this in those platforms have the full experience. So Twitch people, don't fucking go anywhere. But if you're watching this anywhere else, start fires, do drugs, and wash your fucking hands. Deuces.